In this video, I'm going to show you what we did for a customer that had a dual gate setup where the gate would actually end or open into the driveway, so they couldn't use half of their driveway. The reason for it is, if you imagine your driveway curves around very hard to the right here or to the left, either way. And what's happening is the gate can only open about 90 degrees from closed to open, which meant that this gate here was sticking out into the driveway, preventing anyone from actually using this side of the driveway. The resident would have to drive through the grass around the gate to get through it. So what we did here is we took the two gates that she had. These were the existing gates right here. We cut the ends off and put in new posts. So those new posts were added. There was a new bottom section. This 2x down here was added. We welded the two gates together. You can see that, hey, there's this big post here. This is where they meet. We welded these two together in the middle and added this full gate. So we turned a what would have been two 7-foot gates into 14-foot single swing. Now when the gate opens, we open it way into the grass, which allows for plenty of room to get in or out. It's a common practice for many companies that really don't know what they're doing or cannot plan ahead to go ahead and put in here this system where they do a double because there's no single available at 14 foot long. And then they go ahead and mess the whole thing up by making the driveway incompatible with the gate. So the gate does not work, right? You can't use that side to get in or out of your property. Here's a situation where we took what the customer had, saved them a bunch of money by adding 3 pieces of steel, welding it together nicely, painting it to match, and then reinstalling it with a proper operator to get this set up correctly. This is a common issue. If you're experiencing something similar, please feel free to give us a call. On this property, we also there's 2 gates. This is a U-shaped driveway. So you go inside one and outside one at the same time. This is over here, secondary gate. We're gonna go to the secondary gate and I'm gonna show you that this side is working the exact same way. So what we saw here was the same situation. The driveway, when the gate was open, it would block this whole side of their parking area. They parked some stuff over their trailers and other objects that they got when they're not in use. And now they couldn't use it because the gate would get in the way. This was the same setup. We went ahead and both sides of this gate will open and close. Same thing. We added this piece down here, the piece across the bottom, piece up the side, and then we cut off the unnecessary parts and welded it into one big gate. This made the gate very strong and gave it the ability to work and clear the entire driveway very easily. Now this gate does stick out a little bit. There's only so much we can do. Again, here's the issue. You can get about 90 degrees, a little more on a gate. That's about as far as you can go. There's your 90 degrees. So this was going to stick out in the driveway no matter what. We couldn't prevent that. But as you'll see in a minute here, there's a gate over here, gate over here. A single click will allow us to open and close both gates. Look at that. This is a solar powered install, which means there's no wires heading out here. So this is a really robust system. They have a great lighting, so there's nothing to the south, allowing us to set up a really set up system. Get it one more time. I'm gonna open it up and leave. There we go, look at that. So we took what was a bad situation, customer was very unhappy with their situation, and we made them very happy with the situation after the fact. So this came out great. What a beautiful setup. Really, customer's really happy with it. It looks really good. So you can see solar panels, and you can see that to the south is open. So really a great setup.